In today's interconnected world, storytelling has emerged as one of the most powerful tools in effective English communication. Whether you're engaging with students in an ESL classroom, delivering a crucial business presentation, or simply having a casual conversation, your ability to tell stories can significantly enhance your fluency, confidence, and impact. Stories have the power to captivate, to clarify, and to connect. And in this video, we will delve into the art of storytelling in English, exploring why it is so potent and how you can harness its power in your own communication. Welcome to our channel, your place for learning English step by step. Before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing videos like this. Now let's jump right into the video. Why storytelling matters. Stories are not just for entertainment. They are a fundamental part of human communication. From the stories we tell ourselves to the narratives we share with others, stories shape our understanding of the world and our place in it. When you tell stories in English, you create a connection with your audience that goes beyond the literal meaning of words. You evoke emotions, build empathy, and create lasting impressions. So why should you care about storytelling in English? Let's explore 3 compelling reasons. Emotional resonance. Stories have the power to touch people's hearts and minds. They create an emotional connection that makes your message more memorable and impactful. Think about a time when a story made you laugh, cry, or feel inspired. These emotional experiences stay with us long after the story is over, influencing how we think and act. Cultural understanding. Stories are windows into different cultures. By sharing stories from your own culture and listening to stories from others, you gain a deeper understanding of different perspectives, values, and traditions. It's a way to bridge the gap between cultures and build empathy and respect, confidence and fluency. The act of telling stories can boost your confidence and improve your fluency in English. When you have a clear narrative structure and practice your story, you'll feel more prepared and comfortable sharing it with others. As you incorporate storytelling into your communication, you'll find yourself becoming a more confident and articulate speaker. How to tell a good story. Now that you understand the importance of storytelling, let's dive into the practical aspects of how to tell a good story in English. Remember, a good story is like a delicious meal. It needs the right ingredients and preparation to be truly enjoyable. So here are some essential tips. Use the narrative arc. The narrative arc is the structure of your story. It typically includes the beginning, rising action, climax, falling action, and resolution. Beginning. Introduce your characters and setting. Rising action. Build suspense and lead to the climax. Climax. The turning point of your story. Falling action. Show the consequences of the climax. Resolution. The ending of your story. Show, not tell. Instead of simply telling the reader or listener what happened, show them. Use vivid language to create a sensory experience. Describe what characters look, sound, feel, smell, and taste. For example, instead of saying it was fall, say the air was crisp and the leaves crunched under my feet. Relatable characters. Create characters that your audience can relate to. Give them human qualities and make their actions and emotions understandable. Remember, your audience should be able to see themselves in your story. Conflict and resolution. Conflict is the heart of any good story. Create a problem or challenge for your characters and show how they overcome it. The resolution should provide closure and leave your audience satisfied. Practice makes perfect. Like anything else, the more you practice telling your story, the better you'll become at it. Practice in front of a mirror or with friends and family. Get feedback and make adjustments as needed. Now let's see some examples of stories in English. The Gift. Once upon a time, there was a young girl who lived in a small village. She was known for her kindness and her love for animals. One day she found an injured bird and took care of it until it healed. The bird was so grateful that it gave her a beautiful song as a gift. The girl was overjoyed and realized that kindness could bring even magical rewards. The courage to speak up. There was a student who was struggling in math class. Despite working hard, he just didn't understand the concepts. One day he finally worked up the courage to ask his teacher for help. The teacher was so impressed by his initiative that she provided extra support. With her guidance, he not only improved his grades, but also his confidence. A lesson in friendship. A boy and a girl were playing in the park when they got into an argument. The girl kicked a ball hard and accidentally hit the boy. He started to cry, but she didn't apologize. Just then, a wise old man sitting on a bench said, "True friendship means apologizing when you hurt someone." The girl realized her mistake and apologized. They both learned that owning up to mistakes was an important part of friendship. The power of dreams. A young man from a small town had a big dream. He wanted to become a famous musician. Every day he would practice playing his guitar and write songs. People in his town thought his dream was too ambitious, but he didn't listen to them. He moved to the big city, kept practicing, and eventually became a successful musician. Why storytelling matters for fluency? Mastering the art of storytelling can significantly boost your fluency in English. Here's why and how. Structure and fluency. Stories provide a natural structure for your speech. The narrative arc helps you organize your thoughts and express them in a coherent and fluent manner. Using the narrative arc keeps you on track and helps your audience follow your story easily. Natural language use. When telling stories, you're more likely to use natural and idiomatic expressions. This comes from the heart and sounds more fluent than overly rehearsed or formal language. Natural language use makes your speech sound more spontaneous and conversational. Connecting ideas. Stories allow you to connect ideas and information in a fluent and memorable way. You can use the events of your story to link together different pieces of information, making it easier for your audience to understand and remember what you're saying. Increased confidence. The ability to tell stories confidently can greatly enhance your overall fluency. When you have a good story to tell, you're more likely to speak with conviction and clarity. This confidence shines through in other areas of your speech, making you a more fluent and effective communicator. So how can you incorporate storytelling into your journey towards fluency? Well, here are some practical tips. Share your personal experiences. Start by sharing your personal stories, whether they're funny, embarrassing, or inspiring. These stories are easy for you to recall, and they offer a glimpse into your unique perspective. Learn from others. Listen to other people's stories and learn from their storytelling techniques. Pay attention to how they structure their narratives, use language, and engage their audience. Record yourself. Record yourself telling stories in English. This allows you to listen back and identify areas for improvement in terms of fluency, grammar, and pronunciation. Find your voice. Don't be afraid to find your unique voice and style in storytelling. Let your personality shine through in your stories, so make them more engaging and memorable for your audience. Remember, becoming fluent in English takes time and practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. Stories connect us. Stories have the remarkable ability to connect us on a deeper level.
Ow.
They transcend cultural boundaries, allowing us to share experiences, emotions, and perspectives. When you tell stories in English, you open the door to understanding and empathy. By listening to stories from diverse cultures, you gain new insights and build meaningful connections. So embrace the power of storytelling, connect with others, and let your fluency in English soar. We hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more amazing content. We would love to hear your thoughts, so please leave a comment below. If you haven't already, check out our other videos for more English learning fun. Thanks for watching. Until next time, keep practicing and telling those great stories in English.